Hey everyone, William John Raitt back with another episode of Design and Invest. Sorry I've been away a few weeks from posting. I've been super busy running around. My COO of staging, Melissa, took a vacation, so she was out, and I actually took down a couple stages myself, which is kind of cool. I haven't done that for a while, so that was fun to get in the field and knock a few out myself. But I'm going to give you a recap actually of the last kind of 3 weeks of activity because that's about the time we've been away from posting. We did in that time period 9 stages for a total of over $30,000, just over $30,000, mostly small ones, little $3,000 jobs. I think we had like one or two $4,000 jobs and a couple like lower than $3,000 jobs. Some people ask, why do I give information on pricing? The reason why I do this is to help you guys out, the viewers, because I get questions. People always ask me, how do I know how to price things? Usually I'll give you actual examples. I'll be 3-bedroom, 2-bath, this or that. This week's going to be more of like a mashup of those 9 properties and as a total. But going forward, I give you the real stats. The 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, $3,500, partial stage, full stage, what we did at the property and what have you. And I know if I were watching this, I would find that very helpful. So that's why I give numbers and talk about the figures. Not at all to brag. Obviously, I'm not at the braggadocious stage in my career for sure, but to really help the viewers out and to be transparent. Another thing that happened this couple weeks ago is the Dumont property that we staged last month. It's now in escrow, and the buyer wants to buy some of the furniture. So we went back and forth. I did a little price list for them on items that she was interested in, and we came to an agreement. I think just over or close to $9,000 worth of product that they're going to be purchasing. Actually, she already paid for the invoice, but items that will be leaving when we destage the property that she fell in love with. She also showed some interest in some design work that we may be able to help her with, some additional design work. But very cool stuff. I finally finished my Clemens flip. It's been on the market past few weeks. I spoke with a couple of agents. It's not the best time for listing a property, so there's not much activity. A couple private showings, a lot of people at the open houses, things like that. But it's not like the activity that I thought it was going to be. I mean, I really put my best foot forward. But the problem with that is that this time of August is everybody's on vacation. Kids are on vacation. They're just now starting to come back. I think private schools next week start back. Public schools just started back. So people are out of town taking those last minute vacations. So it's difficult to capture those people and get them to an open house. So we're going to go really big next week. I got some good advice from one of my big realtor friends who does like $150 million a year in sales. So he gave me a couple pointers, and so we'll be implementing those. But the next video that you'll be seeing, episode number 14, is going to be showing in depth that flip, the Clemens property. And the Wallgrove property is also coming up. It's almost finished, and it's badass. I mean, wait till you see this house. It's going to be something else. All right, without further ado, here is that mashup that I promised you of the properties that we staged the last few weeks. And remember, design, invest, and repeat.